Well, he's tugging pretty good. He's tugging pretty good. I appreciate his efforts. I intend to make him lose nonetheless. What do I have here? It's not a perch. Must be a catfish. Must be a catfish. He does not want to come on in. Can't be a big catfish, but he might be dinner. Howdy, y'all. Well, I didn't film it, but I started out this trip already, and I dropped off the tent and the cot and the sleeping bag, everything that was kind of bulky and in the way on the kayak. Dropped it off, and now I gotta go back. It's about a mile-ish that way, and I told him I'd meet him in 10 minutes. I might be late. Okay. How ironic. I'm running late. My neighbor Bill, who I'm supposed to meet, just called, says he's at the ramp. Or I was supposed to meet him. And I'm listening to music, as I normally do. Earpods. And on comes Amaranth's. Put you back into the oars. Well, if all goes well, as I round this turn of high grass, I'm actually cutting over. It's high tide. This is all a big flat area. And normally during the summer you can't traverse because it's so thick with weeds and lily pads. But right now it's high tide. The weeds and lily pads are dying off, so I can cut a big corner. But if all goes well, as around this turn, we should see Bill. In theory. Let's see how my theory goes. Say hi, Bill. There we go. What you gonna use today?
Say again?
What are you using?
I've got night crawlers.
Night crawlers. I got some of those too. Some frozen, this looks like a bluegill, because bait is hard to find when the winter months come through. So we use some frozen stuff.
I got a bite.
All right, so one perch.
One perch.
He's a good size too. It's pretty.
I think we'll make some bait.
Bait. Bait it is. I like the idea. That's what I would do. That's what I've been trying to do. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's a fish. That's a fish. He's an angry fish. I still have him? He's running at me. Of course my chest cam doesn't want to work. Oh, don't get tangled up in the other line, please. Ah, too late. Too late. He does not want to come up. Haven't seen him yet. Well, I saw a bit of him. He's spunky for his size. Oh, he's barely hooked. I'll be surprised if I can land. I can't boat flip him. I'll tell you that right now. He's just skin hooked. Just barely skin hooked. Yeah. Don't get stuck in my new transducer. There we go. Got him and the transducer. I'll wait till you see how he's barely skin hooked. I mean, I'm very surprised I landed him. Very surprised. If I was going home, I would take this guy home. But he's too big for camp. Unless you're staying for camp. I don't know if you can see that, but that is barely skin hooked.
Nice looking fish.
Yeah, he is. He's a good, healthy little sport. But he's too much meat for the camp. 12 pounds. He's hefty. Alright, off he goes. You know what? Let's get a release video. Never mind. Off he goes.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, he got me. Well, he's tugging pretty good. He's tugging pretty good. I appreciate his efforts. I intend to make him lose nonetheless. What do I have here? It's not a perch. Must be a catfish. Can't be a big catfish, but he might be dinner. He might be dinner. He might just be dinner. Yep. Nope. Well, he's small. I'll make him food. Just me eating. I can make a meal out of him. He's a little small still. And he swallowed that. Can I get my... I just want my jig back. That's... I don't really care anything else, but I want my jig back because I don't have a lot of those with me on this trip. Nope, apparently I am not getting that jig back. You definitely swallowed that. I already know I'm doing this in the dark, but sun's going down. I'm out of time. I got the fish filleted. I have no fire yet. What else? Fire is the biggest issue right now, and the lack of sunlight. Lack of sunlight is probably going to be the next issue. A buddy of mine was complaining that I used a Bic lighter in one of my previous videos. There we go. One ferro rod. And yes, Rich, I had that last time. I'm not a fan. What can I say? I'm not a Boy Scout, and I like simplicity. That is seasoned in a mysterious manner. I don't remember what seasoning I used, but that's okay. Worst comes to worst, it tastes like crap. I'll still eat it. Yeah, buddy. I'd like to say I was in a far off part of the country, well away from civilization. But as you can probably hear, about probably a mile that way is a major highway. Sounds like they just had a big accident. Lots of sirens over there. Part of me does kind of want to know what it is though. There's a lot of sirens. The town over there is not that big. Yep, getting some good sizzle. I can put in the second one now. Yes, that'll do, doggy. That'll do. All right, look at those golden brown fillets. Nice and thick. That's dinner, folks. But just me and the geese out here tonight. So it's a clear night. I should have plenty of stars. I am looking forward to this. Looking forward to this a lot. I will see you in the morning.